Yo, can I get in on this? I want another one, two. One, two. Oh, you thought it was through. This was just one assignment, boo. Judge checking with God, getting next instructions. You need an advocate, reach out, he might be coming.
This young black king needs no introduction. When he shows up, haters hate seeing him coming.
And no, he's not Malcolm, he's not Martin either. He got his own style.
Jada, yeah, we see ya. This crew, they not looking for the credit. Advocates on the move. This crew, shifting the atmosphere. Advocates on the move.
And when he comes through, you know they coming too. Hey yo, INA, where you at? What it do? They got receipts, they got them files. They gon' investigate an advocate, holding it down.
And when it comes to intel, you know they showing out. You're smiling in Jed's face.
Hold up, check that file. Don't run up on them either, they always in the crowd. INA got his back, you don't know when they around.
This crew, they not looking for the credit. Advocates on the move. This crew, shifting the atmosphere. Advocates on the move.
And then there's Jed's mother, you know she gon' speak. She praying for the people, prophesying what she see.
Jed, God got you covered, he's holding you down. He's showing you his favor, his mercy, his power.
So always stay humble, give God your best. Remember you're a man, ain't no S on your chest. You know where help comes from when you're up or you're down. That crew runs deep, keep the real ones around.
This crew, they not looking for the credit. Advocates on the move. This crew, shifting the atmosphere. Advocates on the move.
Yeah. That crew runs deep, keep the real ones around. Keep the real ones around. INA runs deep, keep the real ones around.
Can I be recognized, man?
You finna be long-winded? Oh.
Can I be recognized, man?
You finna be long-winded? So, I just want y'all to see it for what it is, but I'm just sick and tired of the fake news. And that's all I'm trying to show the public, educate the public on fake news. Do your research before you guys start tuning into the dumb stuff.
Keep the real ones around. The real ones around. INA runs deep, keep the real ones around.
Yo! What up? What's good, y'all? How y'all doing? Welcome to Investigate and Advocate When Justice Finds No Rest. I'm your host, Jedediah, your boy, aka Black. And y'all also know that I am with some of the realest people in the nation that is building and organizing for the next move that I think is going to make a great impact on this nation. And that's my For the Culture family, where I happen to be the proud commander. So welcome to the broadcast tonight, y'all. I ain't going to be on here too long. Definitely not doing 4 to 5 hours, because we get money over here. Not doing 4 to 5 hours. Life is life, and we too busy doing other things. I'm going to use the most of my time enjoying my life. I'm definitely not going to be on here sensationalizing and talking random and acting like stuff is funny and making nonsense, try to make sense and literally lie about every step of the way without that shirt is fit. Yeah, all right, now you see all this. It's getting up, but not for real, because unfortunately, we still detoxing. I got literally 1.5. I got 2 more months left of detox, and then y'all gonna see these after pictures after I'm all ripped up and ribbed up and revved up, and then I'm gonna get bulked up, and it's gonna be still who gonna check. So we in the process. I do want to tell y'all also that we so good over here. We got hats for everything. So I know people like to talk about me. I got this is my workout hat. This is my workout hat that I got on because I'm going to get off of here and I'm going to do a quick run in my nice, safe, wonderful neighborhood. Then I'm going to change on to my other hat. And then I'm going to go outside. How do you know that it's the hat? Because of the letters on which the way it is written in black. But anyway, y'all, let's talk about this. I kind of want to sort of, if I could, open the platform for y'all to kind of come on here. I want y'all to come on here and talk to me. You feel me? If we could do a panel discussion or anything, if you want to come on here, just let me know. I'm gonna send a link out there, and we're gonna come on and have this conversation today because it is a lot going on. But it's a lot going on, but it's not a lot going on. So I'm gonna kind of get into it, and I just want to talk about a couple things. The first thing that I want to talk about is, oh my God. One of the influencers of Dalton, a man, a businessman in Dalton, Illinois, obviously is been arrested and is under investigation. Mr. Rucker is under investigation in the village of Dalton for a shooting that happened. There's a lot of different narratives and rumors that are going on out there, but then there's also a growing number of people who are messaging me, asking me to look into the case. And so I wanted to come on here because the amount of people is unprecedented. I got more people asking me to look into the shooting of this basketball star or this basketball player in this Dalton-based shooting than I had people asking me to come when I initially stopped in the city. And so it's not in me. It's not my nature to see people who are of the community asking me to come and to figure out the facts, bring awareness, and to get involved. And so this is what I want to say to y'all. If you guys watched the live stream that I did on the day of the shooting, I was the first person to know that it actually happened, and I announced it in real time while I was on the live broadcast. Since then, I have not put a monitor on it because I got a lot of things that we are working on. But shout out to Sylvia. Tonight is that kind of night, by the way. I'm going to tell y'all what I mean by that. But I hope to God that y'all understand that you have not seen me and I have not asked y'all for anything because I have been in my own lane working on things in my private life. But now it's time to get back in the field. And so if you believe in the work that we're doing in Investigate and Advocate, then you can send a gift, contribute to us, and one of those links that are listed below. And tonight I'm going to do this a little differently because it's been a while. I want to see who's rocking, and I definitely won't. So please forgive me because y'all know I got that little attention issue. But if I see somebody contribute, it's a big deal. We're going to definitely show them mad love. Because today, we are launching our victory fund. We're going to keep on winning. I ain't doing no legal defense fund. That's for clowns. We're going to do a victory fund because we're going to keep on winning. And basically, we're going to show our economic prowess and power. And we're going to make things happen that's going to make the community better. Because that's all we own. No purchase is obviously necessary to be on the broadcast, though. So if you don't give nothing, it's cool. But if you do, let's get it. All right, so with that being said, the Rucker case, the Rucker shooting. I want y'all to know, based on what my knowledge of it is right now, is that Rucker is not in custody. He was taken into custody the day of the shooting. You get 48 to 72 hours to hold an individual, and then you can charge. Mr. Rucker is not in custody with the Dalton police, the state police, or the county sheriff. And what's happened is that while he was in custody, his place was locked down, and the police was not given access. They had to obtain a warrant. And so now that the police was able to obtain a warrant and he was released out of the holding without a charge. They got a warrant and was able to go in and they were able to go in and get the firearm, which is now going to go through testing, do the fingerprints and whatever else they were missing to come to a conclusion as it relates to an investigative way. They're doing that now. In America, you have the presumption of innocence until proven guilty. And so I've heard two narratives that are going on with this. And so I don't want to allege, nor do I want to speculate, because that's just wrong. And I don't want none of that to happen. Because look, we done all been accused. And if you've been watching me, hell, Vivian can't keep my dick out her mouth. Golly, what is going on in the world? And y'all know I'm going to talk straight. I am not going to cut no corners. But Vivian, your favorite liar who didn't survive shit but surgery. Vivian, your favorite liar who didn't survive shit but a surgery, instead of being grateful for what she got, lied to sell her beads. I'm ready for court, ho. But this is the thing. Back talking through a whole nother page. Still trying to plead a case no one cares about. This girl literally took a post of mine, and I told y'all I don't pay attention to this stuff, but I took a little moment to go ahead and make sure I chimed in. I didn't even know Vivian was back on her bullshit. But Vivian Allen, who damn thing during the Tiffany Henyard, she didn't do a damn thing during the Tiffany Henyard fight, but except for try to find a come up. She didn't do nothing but try to find a come up. And it's so crazy that you did all that, and now it's over. And the only thing she driving now is a walker. And that hoe gonna be gone too. She keep on fucking around, she gonna find out. I'm trying to tell y'all, this stuff is absolutely funny to me. But all I do is win, 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 no matter what. And so she over there talking, and she's so convinced and delusional minded that she think we give a flying fuck about what she's doing. That she put up a post of mine, this is what was sent to me, where she said, well, in the post I said, what's next? She gonna say, not me. Duh. Gotcha, bitch. What I'm coming after you for? The genie has already gave us you already got your one wish. You got your one wish. You wanted the post to be out about you lying. The post is out, you lying. You are done, finito. Nobody gives a fuck about Vivian. Let's talk about it. The shit is kind of strange. It's weird. It's scary. It's insane. Literally, we have not spoke on, looked at, talked about Vivian at all for months. Probably almost a year. And this woman has come back. Oh my God. I think that, and literally, you know what's funny? She got a response from Clarissa Shields, who was a joke, literally a joke, a rich joke, a good fighting joke, but nevertheless a joke, who, if I wanted to, could show you some stuff since I spoke on the unfair favor she was trying to get in Flint, Michigan. She would literally tuck her tail and duck her head because Clarissa does not have the credibility to make you feel like shit. I had to stop watching anything that she posts. It's insane. It's really, really sad. And I didn't come on here to give these people any more relevance or credibility because they just have none. But come on, y'all. Are y'all not looking at this? This shit is sad. This shit is real sad. They're still trying to get a storyline. And everybody is in a whole nother book. I don't know about y'all, but even Tiffany Henyard has gotten the fuck on. She running for office again. And not only is she running for office again, but she's sending shots to goddamn Chicago. Team takeover. Donald Trump, y'all need to help. I'm a Republican now, motherfuckers. Fuck what they talking about. Get their ass. Tiffany Henyard back in the news in Illinois, and Vivian Allen can't even get 5 organic viewers on her bullshit. But she think She another one. She thinks she a global influencer. She thinks she's a global influencer, and it's enough of them idiots banded together now that the delusion is real. The delusion is real. They sharing amongst pages that got their name on repeat on steroids. On repeat on steroids, and they thinking, they look at my algorithm. Well, you the one shared it 100 times, and if you look at all the pages, you're the administrator. Shit's weird, man. So I don't know, but I just wanted to get on here and definitely, first of all, tell Vivian, girl, I did not even know you was back trying to get on nobody's bumper. You can't even find me. Did you know that the Yukon that I had, that motherfucker gone. All I do is win, no matter what. That car gone. It's somebody else's car, normal family living their normal life. We was able to give that truck away, and bitch, we got some new ones. Some plural, we got some new ones. Okay, so anyway, let me move forward. We got some new ones, but I heard yours, what? Is it in the shop or is it repossessed? I'm not sure. But what you gonna get on there and say, oh, they're bullying and harassing me, they're obsessed with me and they're stalking me, yet you're the only one posting about us. Oh, God, man, this shit is crazy. You can't make this up. The thing that I be wondering in my mind is like, do they really think that people are that stupid that they cannot see? Bitch, go outside and touch the grass. Get off the internet. You look stupid. So anyway. I'm crying. I don't know anything about a lawsuit. I don't want to know anything about a lawsuit. And if the super producer's in a lawsuit, that shit is funny. As a matter of fact, if what I'm reading is correct, and you're telling me that a super producer is in a lawsuit that Vivian is supporting, if you're telling me that as a fact, then she ought to feel tremendously dumb as fuck, because she went up there and not only looked dumb in cross-examination by yours truly, but that's some no honor amongst thieves or idiots. All right, moving forward. I gave her too much time. It just got a little good to me in that moment. Like, really? She on there. Y'all thought I was lying about threats and obsessions, and this is my 100th post about people who aren't even thinking about me, and they're obsessed and all the bullying that's going on, and you're sharing videos of people who are attempting to bully somebody they can't even reach. In order to reach me, they gotta raise a legal defense fund to get gas in the car to drive to me. I saw a clip of this motherfucker talking about, I own shit. Like all of us did not watch that car get declined at that gas station. So you just gonna act like we don't remember that car getting declined at that gas station. But you own shit. Now let's be fair here. Granted, things can happen. People can lock their car. You can be using the card that you overspent. Maybe that was the specific card for the legal defense fund. Maybe it was a prepaid legal defense fund card, and then you got your other card. But the crazy part about all of that is that we still have not seen a different hoodie. I want to show y'all visuals so bad, but I saw another clip while I was tuning in, and apparently there was an emergency. What was the emergency? Oh shit, I just got woke up out of my bed in the middle of the night, laid next to my wife because there's an emergency. What's the emergency? Jedediah is doing something. Y'all, it's an emergency. Jedediah is moving. tactical nuke. But here's the thing. Took a little time. Hold on one second. But I want to give you guys an example. Hold on one second. Because let me see if I can find this real quick over here. My stuff did not go up. Whew. Still got that bad technology, y'all. I still don't know how to do it perfectly. But I'm going to try to show y'all something real quickly. But I'm going to have to do it through my... I have to do it through my phone. Oh, wait. Maybe I could do it through my tablet. Because the internet in this office is never great. Let me see something. So anyway, but let me finish my points of what I was just telling you before I go any further. The Rucker situation is not a situation that I was going to tap onto or monitor. It is under investigation. And when the official report came out, I would obviously share that with y'all. I'm not a person that has to run up behind the story and try to sensationalize it because we prefer the facts. But I will be honest with y'all. I don't really understand certain aspects of what the public is saying. Like number one, how is, and this is in fairness, and I can say this because I hold everybody accountable. And I talk about what's right versus wrong, what's truth versus what's false. I personally don't understand how this became about Kiana Belcher. That part I don't get. When Kiana Belcher was running for Cook County Commissioner around the 11th hour, I made a personal decision that I was not supporting her candidacy, and I was very vocal about Clean House 26. I even publicly denounced them. And one thing that I will say is that I did it with my chest. And since then, I have had the ability to have conversations, not online, but to get an understanding of certain things that I was troubled about, and to at least put us on what I would consider to be an operational path. I don't think that we're best friends or worst enemies. I don't have conversations with them. I don't meet with them. But I do feel that the jury is still out, as if this is going to be an administration that takes this village forward, because that's the direction that it needs to go. But as far as if they're doing right or wrong, I haven't really paid a ton of attention, because I told y'all when everybody was telling y'all that I was trying to become the advocate of Dalton. That was not my goal. It was not my intent. And so I've now been proven, because I've not asked for a job. I have not been involved. I have not tried to establish anything in a real sense. Now, there was a point when I was trying to figure out if I would open a business in Dalton. But it wasn't what I wanted to do. We ended up trying to do it or thinking that we wanted to do it in Harvey, Illinois, because we felt that they needed it more. So it was never about the bullshit that people tried to tell y'all. And y'all got to give me that credit if you're an honest person. So with that being said, I don't know everything. And I have relationships, obviously, with citizens of the community. And I still have my abilities to check into things. But in that, I'm fair. I'm not with bullshit and weird shit. And I feel like people are just looking for a storyline. Was Kiana Belcher there that night? Did Kiana Belcher aid and assist this process in any way? Did she do something to impede or help or otherwise be a part of the investigation? These are not things that I know, but people are trying to make it bigger, and that's what makes it messy. You can't get to the truth. There is a family that wants answers, while other people just want to be busybody because they want views. I'm not doing that. And so I'm not going after what Kiana Belcher is involved in. I don't even have an opinion about how the administration is handling it. One thing I know for sure is that they closed down his business. And they locked it down until police were able to obtain their warrant. I know that he sat in custody for the traditional set amount of times, and now we're waiting. But now I've told you why. That night shouldn't be blamed on Kiana. That's grown man shit right there. But I told you why he is now released from custody. Because there is an ongoing investigation. So that's why when you see a person say, oh, there was no charges, that don't mean there's no investigation. Who wants an arrest where there will be no conviction? I know I don't. So you got to trust the process. And you got to go slow. And you got to thank the dumb for giving you more evidence. You do. So with that being said, I'm cooking right now. Is y'all in the kitchen with me? Is y'all getting these samples? And so with that being said, damn, can't do it that way either. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not the best with technology, and I did not. So I don't have the ability to show y'all on here. So I'll do it on here. So we're going to wait, and I'm going to give you an update as it is available. And because I can say fully that it is under investigation and things are moving and an official narrative will be given, there is nothing for me to do but to pray and to hope that justice is done correctly. If he is found to be innocent of any crime, let's support his business. If he found to be guilty and convicted, let's buy that motherfucker. We could change the name. I don't know what's called, Record Lounge. I see it now. Investigate and Advocate Lounge. Shit. I want him to make it. I don't know the guy. I want him to be all right. I don't want nobody to fail. But what them chicken wings hitting on over there? Are they good? We can keep the recipe. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. That's just me being honest. Somebody said, oh my. Y'all ain't thinking right. In other news, take a small commercial break. Not the other YouTuber in the news. Y'all know who that man is? That's the man that was also reporting on Dalton all the time. His wife is now being asked to quit her job because of comments that, I think his name was, what was his name? Something Christian. What was this YouTuber's name? Everybody got to be careful. Everybody got to be careful in life because everybody gets their moment. And the way you treat people in their moment will affect you in yours. And so you got people in Atlanta calling for the resignation of Dear Woke Christian because she has a podcast that's ran through a building that he owns and a podcast that on a studio that he owns and comments that he's made. Shout out to Laney Bird for the $20 holla. But okay, Dear Woke Christian, your wife is pretty. She nice. But see how this works. See how this works. One moment you in a private life, the next minute you comment on everything everybody else is going on or got going through. And then look, your day come and we see your mug and your face and your situations. In other words, I don't have a real opinion about this. I'm just going to say, I hope that everything works out. I don't agree that she should be forced to resign of the comments he's made, especially if he is not an employee, a vendor, or has any contracts with the district. But that's something else that's in the news. A lot of stuff is going on. Ladies and gentlemen, also on the second commercial break or pause moment, I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but Cooking with Frank has been popping his head up. He been popping out. He been making comments. I've been seeing Cooking with Frank out making comments on things. So y'all fingers are crossed. I don't know if there's ever going to be a return to these YouTube streets, but I don't know if y'all been seeing it, but my boy has been visible. He has shown signs of life. We ain't know what the hell happened to him. We was worried about bro, but bro has come up, and it looked like maybe, I don't know, people speculate that it was Clarissa that got him knocked down, but he ain't get counted to 10. He back up. We see him commenting, "We miss ya" in these YouTube streets. Okay, so I saw this YouTube guy talking about how I was showing a different energy. And see, this is the thing. People can thrive when they talking their lies, right? Because there is no, I don't know exactly how the saying going, but the only reason why people are not giving you what you deserve is because I'm not talking and telling my side of the story. But some of this stuff, it'd be just kind of sort of blowing my mind when I look at it, because I'd be like, are people really this dumb, or they just be going along with the shit? They just go along with it, I think. But y'all remember when that YouTuber was saying, your energy wasn't the same? Somebody sent me that clip. I don't watch the guy. I don't recommend you watch him unless you just want to see what Goofy looks like. For real, for real. But I tell y'all all the time, I get clips and things are sent to me. So I remember that video, and they was like, why was your energy different? I had this in the vault. You was in my face. And they tried to act like they came and I was acting like trying to be their friend or being all scared or not confrontational or whatever the hell they were trying to get their audience to believe. And they got the same people commenting because they'll gas anything, especially if it's against me. Their nipples get hard if it's against Jedediah. So I appreciate that. You got to have enemies to walk on. That's what the Bible says. Your enemies will be your footstool. So I got to have enemies to walk on. But I want you guys to see this same moment. We talk about different energy.
No, we're not lazy working. Hit that like button. Stay on the way back to Oklahoma. I will be in the studio tonight. Shout out to Burby for commentary. Shout out to Della. Shout out to motherfucking Jedediah Brown. No, we're not lazy working. Hit that like button. Stay on the way back to Oklahoma. I will be in the studio tonight. Shout out to Burby for commentary. Shout out to Della. Shout out to motherfucking Jedediah Brown. No, we're not lazy working. Hit that like button.
One thing I ain't got to do is lie or sensationalize. And that's why I'm not going to go back and forth. Especially not on no platform that don't mean shit. You feel me? I'll respond in the right place when the right time comes. Because all I do is win. And all I rock with is motherfucking winners. This the same day. How you going to say my energy different? I done already told you about how goofy I had made you look when you asked for an interview, and I made you ask twice, in a sense, greeting, wait, ask again. You see me uneasy, but I ain't been on no beef. And the thing is that if y'all been paying attention, y'all already know this. I have not gone after none of these people. I didn't start any of this shit. I wasn't looking for this. I came on mission. And I go hard when I'm on mission. And I get it that people think, no, Diana, I ended up going back to making money and making life moves. I said, yeah, I should do that, but that'll be what you would need if you were part of that for entertainment. I'm good. I really am not about to give that any real credence. And that's what I be doing. And when I be in the moment, I'm like, yeah, man, I'm gonna fight this. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna do something. And then I hang up and be like, no, the fuck I'm not. Why would I spend my time doing that? Hell no. I'm on here just talking about it because I got a little time right now. But I'm a man that desires to be on substance. I ain't doing no review. Why would I review lies? Why would I review shit that's being sensationalized? I can literally pause every other statement and give a narrative. That is not somebody that I want to be, because I'm not a manipulator. And nor am I struggling or struggling for content. You feel me? And so, hold on one second. But that's what I'm talking about. Show that shit out the vault. Show all that fan behavior, because that's all this is. Somebody said something to me, and that was the realest shit that hit me all to the time that I've been there. They said, Jedediah, they're jealous of you, bro. Don't go back and forth with that. They may say the shit they say, you homeless, you a grifter, but the truth is, they trying to catch you because they see you flying. They see your trucks. They see you moving around. And they jealous because they don't think you deserve it. They wish it was theirs. So they trying to get you off your square because they want a piece. Because they'll never be able to do shit on their own to get it. So they trying to take it by getting you unfocused. Good. That's why I ain't got time to spend days and days and days doing this shit. You feel me? Not doing it. I'm too busy. So that's one thing. Energy was different? No. Energy was where it needed to be. You started beefing with me because you wanted to be my friend, but I was too busy replacing you because I was doing real work. And you felt that because maybe you finally got to feel like you were doing something. I don't know. But my goal was never to take your spot. Because look, I didn't want the shit. I just wanted the injustice to be addressed. And just like I did, I was going to move on. But you can't get out of the cycled fact that when I showed up, you had to sit down because people was no longer looking to you for information because you really couldn't get it unless it was given to you. Even the people who was giving you information stopped giving you that shit because they recognized you was a goofy, powerless, and was never going to do anything but make a show. They wanted relief. They wanted change. They wanted fucking resolve. And that's why that now we've gotten some of that, because I'll be clear, we didn't get it all that we wanted, but we got some of that. Even Trina Downs is saying, Jedediah, come back and look at this shit. Come back and talk about Jason, Kiana, Brittany, Mary, Jesus, and all of the disciples. That's why she's doing that. She want a real motherfucker. And what's she telling you? She see your man crush, Goofy. She see your man crush. I saw something else that somebody sent me. I was going to put the picture up there, but you know what? I'm just not on that. You keep on talking about the women around me. These women are beautiful, hardworking women that sustain their families and build their community. If you gonna talk about how people are built, maybe you should think about when you struggle to get your fat ass out that chair. Those two big ass pockets. I don't know what the fuck you call these pockets, but I know it's like them things right here. These, you get up and you gotta lean over to the side. Do you see how I got up? I got up straight up like that because I got balance, right? I just get up balance. I get balance. And then my body sustains itself. You feel me? I don't gotta, okay. I don't gotta do that. Motherfucker gotta go pee because your bladder weak as hell because you smoke too much or you don't drink enough water. Sitting down too long, flush them motherfucking kidneys. But you got these big ass pockets talking about the bodies of motherfuckers out here. And the thing is that you lay next to a motherfucker that I need to know, was they ever built nicely? Because that is not no motherfucking Cadillac you riding. I seen her pictures. That ain't no motherfucking Caddy. That ain't no fucking Escalade V. That motherfucker got a lot of miles on it, and it ain't nothing nobody trying to buy. That's all you. That's all you. You show us what's beside you. Cause motherfucker, please. And I say it for you, because I know you so infatuated with my sexuality. If I get a female or a nigga, trust me, they're gonna look real good. Because I can do that. So keeping it moving. That was another thing that I wanted to say real quick. I just got shit that I just wanted to talk about. I hope y'all, I'm sorry, I don't, see, even when I talk about this stuff, I just get, it's just like, it's heavy, it's But somebody sent me this. This is a video of somebody getting arrested. So somebody sent me that video. And I just want to say this. If you had to get up out your bed at 2 o'clock and because the police came and got you and put you in a squad car, motherfucker, you got arrested. If your family is on videos and it's showing them on the videos, and in these videos, they're at a police station trying to figure out when you coming out, you got arrested. So I just want everybody to know that. So when you see somebody say, see somebody talking about, oh, it's a lie. Jedi don't lie. Okay? But we do understand now you ain't saying my name. That was the goal. I really don't give a fuck about the stuff you're talking about. However, I want to put this out there. I'm willing to sign a contract. I'm willing, because I heard in a video, a motherfucker said, if you want to take it to street shit, let's go. So I wanted to say this in the algorithm. I, Jedediah Brown, am agreeing with my lawyers on standby, ready to produce the paperwork. I will agree to a charity boxing match in a ring in a professional environment. We can fight under contract where there will be no lawsuit, and we can settle this as grown-ass men. I will agree to mutual combat for the sake of charity. Well, it'll be charity because I'm a part of it. It'll be like you're Clarissa and I'm Layla. But it will be something that will give you what you never had. Attention, credibility. I don't know. So I'm agreeing to that. And so forget about all the extra stuff. If you want to take it there, I'm saying, okay. And I am offering a legal, contractorial, professionally setting boxing match between you and me for charity. Okay? Your people can call my people, and then we can get it organized. Ball's in your court. Fuck all the talking tough shit, bullshit. There you go. You got your offer. Since I ain't nothing to worry about, and all these other things, you got it. Let's handle this like grown ass men. Okay. Now, what else did I want to address? I thought this was funny. This was a clip that was sent to me.
And then Jen make it
This is a clip that
a
was
police
sent to me.
station.
Hold on.
Police station. Jen making a post talk about Amir had to unass that bed. You went to the police station, some cops went and got Amir out of his bed. The shit I don't even know. We're gonna have to parse this shit out tomorrow. I had to get this out here. Motherfuckers hit me basically 911, and I felt it was worthy enough because the nigga's out on the prowl right now. Let's try it again. Say goodnight to your boy.
Hold on. Let me play that one more time. He tried so hard to make it make sense, to try to spin it. He couldn't come up with shit. He couldn't come up with shit. Hold on.
Jen making a post talk about Amir had to unass that bed. You went to the police station, some cops went and got Amir out of his bed. The shit I don't even know. We're gonna have to parse this shit out tomorrow. I had to get this out here. Motherfuckers hit me basically 911, and I felt it was worthy enough because the nigga's out on the prowl right now. Let's try it again. Say goodnight to your boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am so appreciative of that evidence. Someone hit him 911 because there was an emergency. Jedediah was out on the prowl. We would call that third-party harassment. So smart, you're dumb. But why did I want to talk about that on here? Because it's a whole lot of that. And all I do is win, 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 no matter what. If I could say one thing, I could say 1,000 or 1,000,000. I'm just not going to say, I'm not going to say nothing, because we have enjoyed a lot. And of course, this is something that I've learned as an advocate. The wheels of justice don't turn fast, but they do turn. And I'm not going to talk about a lot of stuff, but I wanted to put that piece out there because I wanted to tell them, because now I've also gotten a call from Trina about an opportunity to converse. I asked that day, but I don't got nothing to talk about. But I will tell you this. I don't want to make a bunch of announcements, but I want for my audience to know I am okay. Everybody connected to me are okay. Everybody connected to me is just told to go keep on living your life. We're not doing this. We're not engaged in this. We're not organizing for this. We're really not even paying attention to it. But I want y'all to hear the words coming out of my mouth. I ain't never lied. Some stuff just takes time. and I'm okay. And we are winning. Not only are we winning, but justice is being done the correct way. The right conversations are being had. Stuff is starting to be understood in places that it needed to be understood. We are able to righteously say we have enough for our end goal, which is for justice to be done, and it will. But it's so crazy to me when people throw out accusations, but yet everything that they're saying, you have evidence for. Have they broke ground yet? Audra 2 Train, are you asking about my project? Because now I'm wondering, are you from over there? You trying to distract me and have me talk about something else? What you doing? Because I'm talking too much factual, right? And then when you start showing stuff that's sensible versus a bunch of grown people on the internet talking shit all night, none of that matters. What matters is what happens when the gavel hit. What happens is what matters when decisions are made. Talk is cheap. I ain't never been much of a talker. You know what I told y'all? When I get quiet, it's because I found my ability to focus. That is when you should leave me alone. And I ain't just been quiet for no reason. And so in that, we have also heard that people plan to continue. We are sharing that with the appropriate spaces. And we have gotten a lot of positive responses for some things. And I will say that we're very confident. Very confident that there's going to be some resolve soon. There's going to be some resolve soon. And so that's what we will wait for. And we're not worried about anything that's being said. So with that being said, I want to thank everybody who's sending me the information that you see. Don't stop. Continue to send it. And we're going to build a victory fund because we're going to continue to win. In that victory fund, it is not about fighting some inefficient or ineffective force. It is about continuing to move forward and do work beyond that. As of today, the victory fund is going to be set at $1,005. Did you hear what I said? $1,005 day one. And that we will show in real time because I'm going to raise resources so that we can get back to work, get on mission, be focused, and move forward. $1,005 on the first day. Sounds like victory to me. And so, and I'm talking to you based on what I'm looking at right now. Yeah, and I got good news because for the culture is still growing. We now have or are working on our third official chapter. We're working on our third official chapter. We have finally broke the water of leaving the state of Illinois. We have 2 forming chapters in Illinois, and now we got 1 forming chapter in Georgia. I'm very excited. People are still joining, and we do have members across the country, but we don't have chapters across the country just yet. And as far as all of those legal things, I'm very happy to say that our lawyers are on every single one of them now. It's just one that I think I want to conclude, but we're going to basically take some resources and we're going to make sure that our lawyers are able to see all of that stuff through. But I'm in a good space. A lot of stuff is happening. And as far as the person who lives in Harvey, I read your comment. We are now, so I can explain that. What happened is is that we had some deed issues, and those deed issues were resolved, but it took a little time. And some tax issues, deed issue, tax issues now resolved. It is not easy to develop, by no stretch of the imagination. We are not getting ready to build, unfortunately, because there are other steps that predate the building. And so right now, we have had to start filing for some permits and approvals for us to do some testing of some stuff and some demolishing of some stuff. So I would say within the next, hopefully, depending on how fast the county moves, within the next 30 days, we should hopefully see some demolition take place. And then after that, obviously, the next phase will be after tilling the ground, the building. And so it's going to probably be about another month or two. But I have learned a ton, and I've had to fly back and forth so that we could do small tasks. But now all of the deed stuff is done, except for one. We now got to work on the testing and the permits and the licensing for like asbestos testing or something like that. And then we're going to demolish the structures and the things that's in the place, environmental tests, asbestos tests. That's what I remember. But you can't like just go and demolish something. You literally got to pay all this money out the ass, get all this testing done about according to what the county wants you to do, and to even demolish it. So, and it's been a lengthy process, but I've learned a lot. So that'll be taking place really, really soon. And Alicia Nicole continues to rock out on the community advocating side. I am not in any collusion with Alicia Nicole. She is not a part of our organization. Me and her do not have conversations about the things that she cares about as it relates to her community. But I do want to be very clear here. I love an independent free thinker who can stand on their own laurels. And I continue to ask the people of the community not to judge a book by propaganda, but to go check it out for yourself. Oh my God, y'all. We are now at $1,025. Audria Two Train just sent us a $20 gift that's added to the pot. So we're $1,020. Oh my God. So let me tell y'all about that, then I'm going to get off of here. What we're going to do with the money, of course, is that we're obviously going to deal with some legal stuff as it comes up. There's a bill that is associated. Not even worried about that. But I want to address the teen takeovers in Chicago, but I need to do it from a position of being resource. I am not going out there to chase y'all kids around. We're going to address teen takeovers. There's some organizations on the ground who are doing great work, and we want to help them out and give them some back office assistance, as well as some resource assistance. But we're going to create opportunity, and that's my goal. And so 3 things that is going to happen that I want to do is we're going to open up some businesses, and a portion of the proceeds of the businesses that we're going to open up, they're going to go to community events and projects. I'm literally on the legacy train now. That's where the victory is. I'm not about to. So if you want me to address stuff, then show us that you rocking with us and sow into it so that we can do it. Y'all know that if I say it, I'm going to do it. I'm getting ready to get back out there, but I'm not showing up to be fighting nobody, arguing with nobody, without no place to send people. I'm going to wait till I got enough resources. So that means that y'all have my back, and then I'm going to get out there. So teen takeovers this summer is something that I'm going to focus on, as well as opening some entrepreneur endeavors in different places. I want to open up a restaurant. You're going to see it. We're going to open up some kind of I ain't going to tell you all of my ideas, but we're going to open up a restaurant, and we're going to do a few other things. And as far as this broadcast is concerned, we're moving in a whole nother direction. We're going to be talking about things and showing things more from a reality TV type of standpoint, but that's an ongoing conversation. I got some investors around that, and something that I've been wanting to do for a while. But so I'm very excited moving forward, and we're getting ready for a launch. I'm launching my organization officially in the month of September. 380 seats available. The ticket is $100, but I'm telling you, you're gonna be glad you came in that building because it's gonna be an amazing time, and I promise you, every seat is gonna be filled. We are putting $25,000 into this. We ain't playing, no games. And so you want to be in the building. Sylvia just took us to $1,045. Don't tell me what can happen and what ain't gonna be done. $1,045 towards the goal. That means I'm talking to somebody listening, and I just really appreciate you for giving. This is what I've always said. Give me a chance. Trust me. Trust me. I'm going to do what I say. We finna get mobilized in a special way, and I'm gonna make y'all prouder than I believe you already are. So I'm not finna be coming on here doing no damn reviews. How do you deal with a hater? You give them something else to hate about. And if y'all don't got no hate, if y'all got too many haters, send them my way. Send them my way, because you know what? I think I need more. I need more haters, because that tell me I'm doing something. That tell me I'm making shit happen. That tells me that I'm a man in motion. That tells me that it's something that I got, them bitches won't. But the problem is that they can't get it, because losers never win. And they'll never win until they stop being losers. So we good over here. And so we're going to do all of this stuff and then some, because I'm focused. I'm on the move. We just got to 1,065 because Yo-Yo just sent us another $20. 1,085 because Laney Bird just sent us another $20. Shout out to the people in the comment section that ain't thinking we playing and that's on that with us. Let's go. So, but y'all ain't gonna catch me off guard. Let me put this damn number in my phone, because I ain't finna make me look like I can't count. Hold on, 1,000. What was that? 70, 60. What was that? 85. Shit, I done forgot the number. I think it was 1,085. 1,085 is what we at right now. Keep going, keep coming. Absolutely nobody's making videos about them. Hell no. No, I'm not doing that. That's not even slightly interesting to me. I just wanted to respond to these few things because they were interesting to me, but fuck them. I'm not finna go back and... Hold on. Y'all, hold on. Y'all showing a little... Excuse me, because I don't have another way to explain this, but it's some big dick energy going on in the comments. Sylvia Allen just hit us with a 50 spot, and then Natalie just hit us with the $25 spot. Ooh, they gonna be mad at a motherfucker tonight. Because y'all, we are at 1,160. We gonna get this done, yo. $1,160 on the first night of the victory fund is insane. Insane. Ain't even been on here and we ain't been on here no 6 hours. That's why they mad. That's why they mad. That's crazy. That's why they mad. That's why I'd be mad too. Man, bruh. As a matter of fact, getting the business started, if we can raise $1,160 like this, then I'm going to tell y'all what I'm thinking that I'm understanding. We can literally rent a facility, get a low minimum rent, and buy the equipment and open up a new restaurant with somewhere around $50,000. All we need is 49 more. 49 more to go and start looking for. We're going to get it done. Lady Brown just hit us with the 20 spot. So y'all, we back $1,180 on the first night of the victory fund. Why the hell would I raise money to go fight somebody who got to raise money to even try to get in the ring? Not doing it. Okay, Laney Bird, you really, you throwing me off right here. Y'all, we done hit 1,230. 1,230 on the first fucking night. So there's a lot of other stuff going on. I don't even know how to talk because y'all putting me in a different bag right now. But we also, I thought this was interesting. Christian Leach then hit us with another 50. We are at 1,280, yo. This is crazy. So look, this is something else that I thought was interesting, y'all. And maybe y'all might want to chime in on this. But why did the Pope, now I'm going to tell y'all something. And this right here is something that I really want to ask a question about because I don't really understand it. Why did the Pope invite the mayor of Chicago to Rome, all expenses paid, but the person who literally made his childhood home historical, which is the mayor of Dalton, Illinois, is Jason House going? Because you know what? I don't even know that. Maybe that's a question that I should ask. But I don't know. Did anybody peep that? How is the mayor of Chicago going to Rome and not the mayor of the city of his childhood home? That's literally put resources into preserving his legacy and history. I don't know if the mayor of Dalton ever had a conversation with Mayor House. I don't know that or not. But what I will say is, I was like, damn. Maybe he coming in the next round or something. But I think the people of Dalton should be putting a petition together for them to have conversations with Dalton, because y'all the ones who need to have that type of plug, visibility, as well as investment from the largest religious leader in the world. That should have been Jason House going. They let Tiffany Henyard go to the White House. Why isn't Jason House going to Rome? Yo, Sylvia Allen just definitely smacked it again, taking us to $1,380. God, I am so grateful for our viewers tonight. People gonna get mad, and we gonna keep on winning. Let them, and look, we ain't on here talking shit. We not raising money to do dumb shit. We are moving forward. And now, I think $2,000 is about $1,500 is what we're coming up on. I think that's enough money to put our money where our mouth is. So I'm finna get on the phone with my team, and we finna figure out how we want to address Teen Takeover. This ain't enough to start a business, but this sure is something for us to be able to go do something for Teen Takeover, because kids is out there running amok. And I'm gonna just say this as the last conversation, because I think that's important and I want to give it real time. Kids today, they don't have the same constructs that we had. We don't even, I wouldn't have done nothing like that. But when we hear that kids actually find entertainment in running from the police, not only is that they're bored, but it's also that they're not functioning they're not thriving in a organized society. So what I want to say is that this is beyond, in my opinion, a lack of activity. People need to be held accountable, but they need to be held accountable in a way that doesn't scar their life. But it does need to be done in a way that's responsible for government to keep order. Now, what parents need to do in seeing that accountability can really happen, I think that they then need to be reintegrated with giving your child the attention that they're not getting, so that they don't think that running from the police is an okay thing to do. They collecting guns off these kids. They collecting liquor off these kids, some of them minors. And parents are being caught off guard because they thinking they shorties at one place and they're a whole different place. So I don't want to even see parents like going to jail for real, but something got to be done. And I believe that if we can get the government to stop being so goofy and talk to each other, because they're not doing that. The governor and the mayor of Chicago needs to have responsible conversations with the man that has trillions of dollars in the federal government, and they need to figure out how to take this from being a partisan problem to being a people problem or a parenting problem or a community problem, and find a collective victory. But because I didn't wake up yesterday, and I know that's more of a dream than anything, we need to do something about it. And it don't need to be a one-hit quit or one-hit wonder, because now Teen Takeover is a cultural thing, and it gets attention, and it gets views, it gets laughs, it is fun. We got work to do. But I promise you I ain't going after it. I wanted to do the Badass Kid project, But y'all, I don't know. I don't know. As a matter of fact, let me see here on here. Let me see it on here. How many of you all, because we got $1,380. Y'all want to do a badass kid project test run? Y'all want to do it? Y'all, if you want to see a badass kid project test run, put a 1 in the chat. But if y'all want me to do it from the position of entrepreneurship and philanthropy, building something, put a 3 in the chat. If you don't know what the badass kid project is, it's really simple. When kids do something, ooh, y'all, we just got another hundo from Divinely Created, taking us to 1480. Pause. There was something else that I wanted to talk to y'all about. Let me go to it real quick. Don't move. I've been getting a lot of messages. I'm crying. Now, I didn't even notice that. See, this is what I'm saying. People be sending me stuff, and I don't always go and look at it. People send me stuff. This is actually hilarious. So people be sending me stuff, right? So I got clips, but this is the first time that I've been on this man's page. And so on this page, the first thing you see is a white flag. He said, I give up. This man put a white flag on his damn Facebook page. So yes, this is my first time on TD McNutt's Facebook page. However, people have been sending me that he is back online. Literally 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago, you see McNutt on there talking about dinner tonight is a juicy, delicious, perfectly seasoned cheeseburger wrapped with bacon, tomatoes laying on a bed of toasted buns, and with leafy green spinach topped with a softly seared whatever. And so, if you look 2 hours ago, Regina Martin, a monitoring spirit, never engages but watches everything, including your stories. He's sharing stuff. Growth requires the courage to disappoint the versions of you that wanted to stay safe. Back to preaching. The warfare of your confirmation. If your obedience didn't threaten the enemy, we wouldn't have to fight so hard. 5 signs of witchcraft and results of being anointed rest. So McNutt is back online. He's back online. Oh, he even did May 26th. Okay, May 26th. So somebody sent me a post from his page, but I don't see it. May 25th. Give me a second. Oh, there it is. This is what they sent me. So, ladies and gentlemen, some people have been sending me this saying, what happened? What's up with the case? And I've been telling them, I'm monitoring this. This is what my monitor is on. We did not fail. We did not lie. We did not get distracted. There is a process. But let me know, what do you see in this picture? What do you see in this picture? I'm going to wait to see what some of the comments say. What do you see in this picture? TD McNutt, if you don't remember, is the religious leader that had a young man on television talking about him being held by the police because of accusations that was hurled at him. Lady Brown, right on the head. This is what I've been telling y'all. And this is what you now. So one of the reasons why it was nothing to say is because there was nothing to show. It's nothing to show. I told y'all there is a process that's going on. So there is nothing to update you on. But what you don't see in this picture is what we all were focused on. Junior is not there. Junior is not there. So for those of you all who felt like nothing is being done, it's just gone, that's not true. We have our monitors on this case, but I'm going to say this to you. Junior is in the system. And so one of the reasons why I don't talk about this case online is because I don't want him to become unsafe. And I also don't want to hinder the process that they are in. So now read in between these lines. I don't expect for there to be any charges against McNutt. That part, they're past. I don't believe that there was sufficient evidence. Some of the key witnesses who would have testified to some of the things that were being discussed in the internet, pictured here, have a different testimony. However, Junior has, and I can say this for a fact, made it clear he doesn't want to be back in the care of the people on this picture. And because of that, he is not in the care of these people. He is in the system. Now, that means that he is in unknown territory. That means that we don't know exactly what he's going through or what care looks like. And we keep losing him. We don't even have a location on the young man at this time. But what I do want to tell the people on the internet in this limited update, there is a process that is happening in the background. And I am loosely aware of it and have a monitor on it. And in that process, there's going to be a conclusion that I believe that the general public will be happy with. But they got to go through the process. And in that process, I can't tell you what that is, but I'm convinced he will not be back in their care. And the update that will come will either come from his family or them with me. Did that make sense? Read in between the lines. Junior may be coming up with an update with his family. And although this is his family, read in between the lines. There is a process. The process is being respected. I know for a fact that Junior is not in their care. We've known Junior is not in their care, but I don't know his exact status. But I do know what the intention of everything that is going on in the background is. So do me a favor, somebody clip that, put it on the internet, and tell them we don't give a damn about what he's posting. He's posting. We cannot do anything to him. We don't have a jail to put him in. We cannot launch an investigation with prosecutorial authority. They don't see the threshold or have the proof to charge him. So this part, unfortunately, might be done. However, he's going right back to the same posting. And this is what I would tell you, that a person who is unhealthy, doing things even of that caliber, they will reoffend. So if it is the truth, there will be an offense. We'll be right back here, and then people could be held accountable. If that makes sense, y'all stop talking. I don't know if the phone lines went out. Y'all still got me? Y'all still with me? If you still with me, put a 1 in the chat so I can know that you are still with me. That is amazing. Wait a minute. I think somebody sent something else, but not through that. Let me look. Okay, y'all got it. I'm looking at this. I have a notification on here, but I can't see what it says. So I'm gonna try to look because I don't want to not acknowledge it. Give me a second. I don't know. What else was it that I was supposed to address? I'm supposed to address some other stuff. Is this good, y'all? Have y'all? It's been a lot of conversation going on. Somebody even showed me something where, wait, I think I am looking at that right. Yep. So somebody also sent Catherine. I want to thank Catherine I saw that come up on my screen about a Cash App. We are at $1,490 for the Victory Fund. Victory Fund is literally $10 away from cracking $1,500 on day one. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Ooh, they finna be mad than a motherfucker. So you think that I'm finna go ahead and focus on them when we want to focus on victory? Not happening. So let me see if I covered everything that I want to talk about. Then I'm gonna get off of here because I feel good tonight. I feel good tonight. That was amazing. Wait a minute, y'all. I got that VICTORY. Sheila hit it with the 20 spot. Sylvia with the 10 spot. Let me somebody hold my motherfucking bill. We are literally over $1,520 in the Victory Fund. V-Knots could never understand that kind of, what? Gripta my balls. I'll slap them motherfuckers on your forehead. Yeah. We did that. That's what we on over here. Every time I come in the kitchen, you in the kitchen. Eating all. Yes! I'm very excited. Because what have we just demonstrated? We just demonstrated influence. We demonstrated ability. We demonstrated organization. We demonstrated purpose. And if they would just get a fucking clue, it ain't that hard. They spend so much time trying to stop me that if they did any of this, if they took 5 minutes to focus on something that was an actual injustice, they probably would be damn good. They didn't watch me long enough to learn how to move and get shit done. But they so focused on trying to stop a success that they won't get in the damn lane to have their own success. Because let's just be honest. I'm not cyberbullying nobody. Because I'm rarely even on this bitch. The only time that I was fighting back was when it was getting in the way of work that I was doing. Other than that, I sporadically may have come on based on something somebody sent me. There is no stalking going on because it's clear who wants my attention or who wants whose attention. How could somebody, one of the things I think is funny is when you ask, like the girl, the funniest one to me is the one that's the funniest to me out of all of them is Vivian. She the funniest one. Her obsession was that she saw a black truck out on her block that she never seen before. That was her obsession. Ramona, oh my God, that was something else. Hey, send me Ramona's status. The one that somebody sent me before. I know I got that. Hold on for a second. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Boy, I'm sorry, y'all. Again, never mind. I got it. You don't got to send it to me. I got it. Look, this shit is funny as fuck. Hold on one second. How do I turn this screen? Boom. All right. Gee, you can't make this up. A couple things have shocked me along the way. I really did not think that a motherfucker really lived in the basement. Motherfucker really living in the basement of a family house. But this is the crazy part. Ramona, who was one of those idiots, she says, Thornton Township Citizens Action Committee tries to have Amir Shakur arrested on false claims. Let's support Amir. Share any post you see concerning the matter. Damn. They own group turned it on them? that bitch full. She full as fuck. Let's go get them. Who are we getting? The Thornton Township Action Committee. Wait, that's us. Oh God, I can't wait for cross-examination on this motherfucker. This right here is hilarious. I said, no, no, I did not make this up. This is not AI. That's why this goofball is easy to be misguided, because she don't know if she coming or going. She literally is citing her own group. The Thornton Township Action Committee tries to have. And then you know what else is crazy? It don't take a fucking rocket scientist to know that they really don't even care about these people. This man that's on the YouTube that be talking for 5-6 hours is clearly exploiting the mental health status of all of these people. He could give a fuck less about them. And you goofy to think you got a friend. Where's that other video at? I know I had one other thing. Hold on. Somebody said good night. Okay, I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. Good night, Audria. Thank you for watching the live stream. I had to give it a night. I had to give them a little time, but they ain't getting a lot of time after this, trust me. They ain't getting no time after this. We on some other shit. I was on a broadcast today. Before I came on, I was on a broadcast today. That's really why I'm doing this, because I'm already here. I was on a YouTube broadcast today, doing an interview, a quick interview. Hold on one second. Clarissa Shields admits what? Oh, okay. Now, the last thing I want to say, and then I'm going to be done with it. This is also considered evidence. Alderwoman Colby Chapman eloquently lists her group of supporters in a shared status. All together. So we also see in that same status a call for government and media. We are very confident, again, in our reactions and in our meetings, that resolve is not far away. That people who need to know are taking notice. You know, I'm going to tell y'all something that's amazing. Listen to what I'm going to say. Listen to what I'm saying. When I'm going to say, read in between the lines. When somebody calls the authorities, sometimes an investigation is launched. And in that, it's interesting when you get a phone call from someone investigating who says, we see this, and this. Do you have this, and this? Because we see this, and this. Oh, absolutely. I didn't even call you. But in light of this call, thank you for reaching out. That would be my last week and a half. That's how I've lived my life for the last week and a half. So I want y'all to be encouraged. Those of you all who have watched what I have gone through, and there have been moments when I have felt irritated, but you keep on going. There have been moments when I've experienced what I would consider to be emotional anguish and just pure out confusion. But I just kept going. If you got people who are trying to destroy you for their own personal gain, don't worry about it. Don't even trip. Just keep on succeeding. Because what somebody meant for your evil, God can turn it around for your good. But also, understand this. He who laughs last gets the best laugh. And I ain't been laughing because I've been too busy working. But I feel a motherfucking belt coming out and stirring. Are you hitting a mic? I'm hitting the table. Sorry. I feel a stir in my stomach. There's going to be a laugh that's going to belt out so loud. It's going to vibrate throughout the cities that my name has been drug in. And I'm okay with that. Take your time. Somebody put on my post, random news ain't deleting nothing. And I was going to say, I don't want them to. I don't want them to. But I didn't say it. But now I want to say it. Random, you ain't got to delete nothing. Keep it up. You're good. And to the rest of them, they'll talk their shit. And I'm okay with that. Because we've seen how they can get when they get hit. We've seen it. So, with that being said, I wanted to know if there's anybody who want to come on and talk to me before I get off of here. I talked about a lot of stuff, but I didn't talk about everything. But I'm going to try my best to get back to giving you what you need. Somebody, and by the way, because I know that's going to be a lie said, somebody did send me a video, and I appreciate it, of the police executing their duties, which is a lawful and constitutional thing to do. That was not somebody that I asked to go and record, but I'm damn glad that I got a lot of footage, because this crew, you know the words. You know the motherfucking words. This crew, wait, and if you don't, I'm gonna play it in a minute. So with that being said, I'm coming up on the 1 hour 33. I'm past it actually. 5 questions. If nobody wants to talk, I wish that somebody would come on. There go the way to come on. Go to the link to come on the screen. But if you don't want to come on the screen, I'll take 5 questions. And then after that, I'm done. We getting off here tonight. But we getting out for here tonight in victory. And because of the amazing and generous support of my viewers and supporters, today we have literally $1,520 in the victory fund. I would like for us to keep going, and as we are resourced, we're gonna keep doing. But y'all today have once again proven that I don't have to argue with them about if people love me, rock with me, believe in me, fuck with me, and got my back. I don't have to, because there's $1,520 that's been made available for me to keep on working. in less than an hour of me announcing that we're doing it. Amazing. 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 All right. You are loved, Jedediah. Stay strong. No other way, Jesse. Thank you. Then they're going to say, he trying to do that to pay his bills. How I been paying my bills all this time when I ain't been on? What they going to say, my money ran out? Not at all. Actually, my projects are all coming to a head. I'm doing good. I'm doing great. God has been good. Sustain me. I ain't everywhere I want to be, but I sure as hell ain't where they claim I am. And I'm very happy about that. But I don't feel a need to prove that, because they just trying to figure out what they can agitate. If you think that I'm not living my life, then leave it if all you want to. But I know you know better. Nobody goes out of their way to keep on agitating the person that they feel like is beneath them. Bitch, you want me to come off my throne? Going jet skiing again soon? Hell no. Actually, nah, I'm not. I'm finna be working like I got too many projects to complete. I won't be jet skiing unless I'm doing it with my organization. 4 questions and the ability to come on and holler at me. Talk to me. You got it. I'm letting you come on. I'm not even policing who it is. Y'all laying in wait, got a lot of shit to talk about. Let's go. You come on my platform if you want something to say. I know you're watching. I know you're going to do a review. Go ahead and talk about this $1,000 that's raised, this $1,520 that was raised. Wasn't that fucking remarkable? I still got it. And I didn't even have to tack it to nothing. I just asked for a victory fund. You see how people showed up for me today? That's amazing. I'm going to use that to help. I'm going to use that to make an impact like I've been doing and trying to do my entire life. I think that if I decided to start a legal fund, I could probably have tens of thousands of dollars. But you're not worth all that. How's Fania? I saw she celebrated her birthday. I haven't talked to her recently. But she looked like she's in good spirits. And I can tell you that there's nothing wrong with our relationship, but I think we just both been busy. He wouldn't come over here. We are respectable and honest. So no, I wouldn't expect it. But I would not even be rude. I would listen to see what a person would say. I would. Because it ain't really nothing you can say. It's one thing to just propagate and try to spin a narrative when you can, when you know what I'm saying, but it's a whole nother thing when you gotta have an honest dialogue from a neutral conversation. I got too many receipts. Talking about some my energy was different. Yours was the energy that preceded mine, and you was trying to be my friend and be friendly. You gave me a shout out and everything. Asked for an interview, gave me a greeting, waited patiently in your space like a media person. Why would I have a different energy? So don't ever come on no platform and act like you ever gave me any energy, because after that is when it became more emboldened. But before that, we were still figuring it out. But you ain't never, ever challenged me in my face, and you never will. I know that. So you can call me whatever name you want to call me. It's real interesting for somebody to say that they're open to street stuff when you literally, never mind. We'll let our lawyers handle that. You listen, I'll be rude. What does your personal life have to do with anything? And then people try to make banter of my orientation. And I'm going to say this again. I am very proud of the man that I've become. I love the fact that I live in my truth and I tell the truth. And I want to fall in love with a human being. And I want to share this kingdom that I'm building. I want to be happy. I don't even think that I want to be happy. I want to be happy. I don't want to be, I don't know the word, but I'm not living my life to please anybody. but myself and my God. I'm not trying to please you. And so I'm open, but I do have a set of beliefs, and I'm more geared towards those beliefs, but I also have a set of abilities, and I think we all do. And we should stop judging people because their abilities or beliefs are different. There's reasons for that. What I eat don't make you shit. How I live won't determine if you're going to heaven or hell unless God gave you an assignment in my life and you didn't complete it. But my destruction or my development is not in your hands. It's in God's hands and mine. And so to be overly involved in somebody's sexual life is either because yours is not fulfilling or you got a secret desire. Undercover brothers be the ones that be talking about it so much because they mad they can't live in that. And I'm telling you, I'm literally telling you, I have these moments where I have somebody and I really like them. When you really like your person, you ain't doing this that long because you want to be with them. And for anybody to be spending 5-6 hours on a live stream, you don't like that bitch. She is not fulfilling your desires. And don't tell me that's work. Because motherfucker, that is crazy work for you to call that work and then try to down mine. When my work actually requires me to get up and go do some real shit. It's crazy. How could you call my work anything? I get up and get on planes. I show up and solve problems. I confront things. But I know one thing for a fact. You're not happy. You can't be happy. And I know that person ain't happy either. Got to feel neglected. And got to feel dumb somewhere in their heart because you spend more time talking about another man. If I had the ability to find a significant other that I was proud of, either be it male or female. They right here. Y'all look at my boo. And I don't give a fuck about your opinion. And if they can't come, I can't come. And as a matter of fact, I ain't got a lot of time because I need to be making their life feel fulfilled and full. That's real shit. So that's interesting. All the people asking me to deal with the Dalton case, I talked about that. You asked me to deal with the McNutt case, I talked about that. Y'all, the mayor going to Rome and not the mayor of Dalton, I talked about that. I talked about a lot of shit. Y'all ain't got 5 questions, it's crazy. Oh, or am I thorough? Let me get these questions answered so I can get off this motherfucking live stream. But don't, and then y'all get off of here and then be all up in my inbox. What y'all scared if you say something, you're going to be added to something? Don't worry about it. The loss is processing. To make the excuse, he had to miss his mama-in-law's funeral or whatever to go over videos of you was ridiculous. Is that a thing? Are you serious? Is that a thing? Did they miss? There's a face I have not seen in a long time. Wait a minute. And I gave him too much credit. I put $8 and you only said 2, so I need to subtract 6. Shout out to Kevo for the $2 holla. $2 holla, taking us to $1,522 in our victory fund. $1,522 in our victory fund is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Victory. What does victory look like? Addressing community issues, building something to sustain addressing community issues. We're going to together build 3 businesses, and the portion of those proceeds are going towards community events, community activities, community opportunities. The other part is going to make sure we handle the overhead of the business, the employees, the inventory. I promise you that. If y'all help me build a business, let alone 3, I'm going to show you something. So let's do it. Let's do it together. Yes, he made that claim. That is some sad shit. He don't love that lady. While he on here talking about other women and how bad they're built and how much they backing up somebody, they don't love that lady. There's no fucking way. No fucking way I'm doing no videos and not being there for my significant other in the loss of a parent. No. Fuck that. It ain't even that. I don't even know what kind of poverty that is. Just let's say you're doing it for the fact that these videos make money for you. What? Y'all kept having me think that was a motherfucking stay on my eye. And that's the light. It was the light this whole time. Man, it was the light. Because I'm sitting like, I kept doing this on all those episodes. And then I go and look at my bathroom. I'm like, is that motherfucker playing peekaboo with me? It's not there. Most cases can be e-fouled, especially bullshit. He can't go out the house because he has nowhere to go. Maybe no gas. Maybe no gas, man. Y'all, look, y'all be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Y'all know that that's only that person trying to make some money to eat. That's it. And they think I'm an easy target because they have not paid attention. That's all. That's all. And sometimes I get a soft heart and want people to eat. But I don't be paying attention enough to know all the things. If you ain't streaming in the bathroom, you are already doing better. I'm crying. So y'all ain't got no questions. I own shit, but literally, do you all remember when we talked to their landlord? The files is crazy. The vault over here is crazy. Let me go get my sound machine and get on that. Let me go get on that. That shit would be so crazy. Now, one thing I can say is I ain't that funny because I'm not a comedian. I'm a commander, but I can talk some shit. How long have we been trying to tell them, Jay, civic engagement is the wave of the future? The streets know. Hell, the OGs know that. They all in politics, civics now. Especially during election time. I know one gangster that got $100,000 just to keep peace in the community and ask people to hand out some pamphlets. Yeah, buddy. And I need to check that politician's expenditure statement because I doubt they put it on record. Okay, he eating, and I was laughing because when he was asking for more money, his person, Bob, said, use the money we already gave you. I'm crying. I'm crying. Send me that. Please send me that. Please send me that. I'm going to make that my background. Use the money we already gave you. It's crazy. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Okay, y'all. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm finna get an image. I'm finna get an image, and then I'm finna get off here. 186 people. I appreciate y'all. It's been a wonderful broadcast. Y'all do me a favor today, and let me ask y'all to do that for me, and then I'm gonna get off of here. we have raised $1,522. I want to address the teen takeovers. I want to open up some brick and mortar businesses that you can physically patronize and support. She allows that God to do that her way. She'll duck. The walls don't stand a chance now. His house punch holes everywhere. Good night, Mr. Kevin. It was good seeing you. If there's people on here who understand the moment, then I'm asking for you all on the first day of us having a victory fund. And I'm going to leave this, period, when I come on, because until we build it and until we address it in a way that's going to be historical and talked about, I am going to keep going. So I'm asking for y'all, if you got it and the ability to do it out of 185 people, if everybody gave $1, it'll be done. If everybody gave $2, it'll be done. Could you all get this fund to $2,000? And I don't even want to say do it in the name of pissing them off. I'm asking for us to get it done because y'all know I'm ready to move. And get it done because you believe if you give me the chance, I'm going to do what I said. And I'm going to get back on here broadcasting so that we can move forward and get this accomplished. And so if you will help me do this, that's how you do it. Let's get this done. And I do believe that I got enough credentialed credibility to not just be saying this, but I will say it up front. Not $1, not one dime is going to go to my personal life. 100%, we're going to build this fund and we're going to move on these issues. Building business that will sustain the work, and 50% of what we're not, let me not say that. A portion of the proceeds that we are going to accumulate to build is going towards community projects, community events, community activities. And I want to do it in 2 places, Chicago and Atlanta. That's where I want to focus the efforts. I want to build brick and mortar establishments in Chicago and Atlanta. Here's the rationale. People all over the country came together to buy Spirit Airlines. I don't know where that's at. But the notion that all of these problems that we are dealing with have to always be addressed from a disadvantaged place, I just don't believe. And today, you all can help me transcend just showing up by actually establishing something that when we show up, we can give a righteous response. That is the rationale. If I'm going to create something and it's going to sustain the efforts, then I don't have the ability, nor do I think I should, have to create it by myself. But you have my commitment. We do this together, this will be known as the establishment that, or the establishments that creative opportunities for the community. All right, so let's get this to $2,000. We at $1522. That means we only need 400. You gotta pray. Promise you're gonna get some restful sleep tonight. Watch a comedy and laugh. You are truly loved. When I get off of here, I'm going to go put on some clothes. I'm going to go outside with my friends. I'm definitely going to laugh, have a good time. And then I'm going to go get some rest, get back up, work again. And I'm going to keep you guys updated on the progress. I'm so serious about this. I want to build this in their face. And that's not my motivation, but I want them to see how ineffective all of that has been. And it could be a lesson to them. If you get on something, if you get on purpose, maybe you'll get there. Let me see what that is. I want to thank you so much, Amanda, Alvin. That puts us at $456 tonight. We are $456 away from haters hating already. Take your 2-minute old account and move on. We are $456 away from $2,000 in our victory fund. That is amazing. Hold on one second. If you send it somewhere other than the Cash App or here, you got to let me know, because then I have to go look at it, because I won't see it. I don't have notifications on those things. But $456 away. Let me show you why this has to happen as well.
Tonight, dramatic new video of Chicago police pinning people down and struggling to quell massive Memorial Day crowds. Police say 53 people were arrested and nearby 3 teens were shot. This 24 hours after investigators say an 18-year-old plowed his car into a crowd of 5 officers, all now in fair condition. The teen charged with attempted murder. 2 so-called teen takeovers in 24 hours. A viral trend sweeping the nation, with massive gatherings organized online and unleashed on unsuspecting communities coast to coast, often turning chaotic or violent. In Tampa, police body camera video shows massive fights amid a teen takeover earlier this month. Here, you see the mayhem from above. Authorities say 22 people were arrested, as young as 12. Another brawl breaking out at this Chipotle in Washington, D.C. And outside Milwaukee, cars spinning out in this intersection. Authorities last month responding to 12 teen takeovers in one weekend. Now, Chicago officials weighing targeting parents, with one representative proposing charging parents of minors arrested at teen takeovers after the city's 10 p.m. curfew with contributing to the delinquency of a minor. A Class A misdemeanor punishable by up to a $2,500 fine and 364 days in jail. This strategy of potentially charging parents, do you think it would be effective?
I think that it's a start. We need to have a proactive approach from police, whereas they should be monitoring social media to establish where these meetups would be occurring and placing officers accordingly.
One idea as desperation to rein in teen takeovers grows. Maggie Vespa, NBC News, Chicago.
And so there it is. That is the seriousness of the issue and the matter. This is not a game. It's happening in real life. I want to be able to step out and address it with the many others who are, but I don't have the capacity to do this by myself. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be a tremendous undertaking, but it is something that is sparking in a way in Chicago and now spread into other parts of the country. It's only a matter of time before you will be impacted by a teen takeover, because that's what's hot now. Kids are enjoying literally being and I think that what really makes it the most concerning for me is the amount of guns, like I said, like the shootings that's actually taking place at this. One lady sent me a video of her child being brutally beaten by a group of teens. I'm talking about mercilessly. And so I'm not going to go out there And like I said, I ain't like we're gonna go out there and try to grab nobody up or apprehend anybody. There are groups that are actually brave in doing that. But no, I'm not on that. But I am an advocate. I do have a lot of governmental access. I do have a lot of people I can reach out to. But I don't want to just be doing a meeting or one-hit wonder. I want to actually establish something that I believe will contribute to kind of sort of redirecting the trend. But I don't want to talk about all of those particulars on here because obviously I have people who would want to see it fail. But if you all will just give me the confidence and the chance, $2,000 is not enough. They're talking about a misdemeanor class A act, a misdemeanor that's going to cost you $2,500 if your child is out there. And so obviously you probably say, not my kid, or you know, you just never know. So even, or if you don't have kids, but yeah. So I humbly ask, as a person that has a history of moving when I say I am. And so so I make it that way. When we get $2,000, I am, and then again, no, because I got $1,500. So I'm gonna start moving and planning and getting people involved. But you all help us to receive $2,000, which we are $456 away, 175 people on here. You're going to see movement kind of sort of rapidly, because I want you to know that your investment is not going to be mishandled. It's crazy that these kids can blindly show up to something posted on social media. My son tried this, and I begged him not to go. He went and left immediately. They need something positive in their life. Clearly, they are missing something. So, family, you got me? Help me out. 456. It's a light lift. I know you're probably watching it. We are now at needing four. Thank you so much, Inshallah. We are needing now. Wait, let me see what that. We are now in need of 446. Come on, y'all. That means you got to turn off YouTube for 1 second. Put the other thing on your page to contribute. Y'all don't forget that our rural areas need community support too. Loud and clear. But I'm going to be honest with you. My focus is going to be Chicago and Atlanta. Because you got to start somewhere. You got to try to create a model. I know exactly how I want to do this. I just sent you. Wowzers. Thank you so much. We are now at 396. 396. 396. I know we got this. But I know what I want to do. It's going to take a significant resource, but I want to get started. I'm also going to be making what I would consider to be a sizable contribution to this matter. Some of my issues that I had out there have been resolved. And so I'm going to be making a sizable contribution to doing inside of this as well. But we are at 396. And people would want you to think that this is about personal gratification, and it's not. I don't use the resources that we garner for anything other than what it's supposed to be used for. So thank you. But 396. And the great thing about this is that this is me asking in the public sphere, but for the culture, it's also going to help out. A couple of people from For the Culture have pitched in, but For the Culture is going to help out tremendously as well. Any other questions? Anybody want to talk? Come on and say something. I'm still on here. Now I'm on here waiting to raise $396 more dollars. I'm not a person that's gonna look for nothing to entertain. Let's just get it done. You could do it one of those ways listed below. You know what it's going towards. But we do appreciate everybody that have contributed. Yeah. You go see me at a team takeover. But you ain't gonna see me out there trying to, like I said, wild out or nothing. You're just gonna see me. If you have a team takeover story, call in and let's talk about it. Yeah, and that's another thing. I'm glad you said that. If you have a perspective, an idea, a question, a concern, a comment about team takeovers, let me hear it. Let us get there right now. Okay. I'm glad that I did that. Y'all, we are at 376. Come on now. Family. Let's get this done. $376 away from a whole $2,000 on the first night of the Victory Fund. And that is going towards addressing team takeovers and creating brick and mortar business. We are literally at the door. 376. Who got my back on this? Let me see. Somebody just told me to check this Zelle. I'm gonna do that. How you doing? Can I see your face? It should be like a sign with two arrows going opposite sides of each other. But did you? Can y'all hear that person talking in the background? Because if they can hear you, then I'm gonna leave you there simply because I can't see
You.
you. You said I met you in person?
Yeah. I asked you how, as community, leaders, we get the kids together and then they have to go back homes. We get the kids in the right direction. We get them the resources. We get them connected to the right people. And then the kids have to go back home and the homes are disrupted. And all the work that we have done, it seems like it's for naught. It's just like community leader burnout. I haven't done any real work in a while because of it. And the work that I do is just small here and there. However, for coming up today, you said anybody had maybe a good idea. What we were working on in Arizona was groups of people talking with businesses, talking with, what do you call it? The city council about civic engagement. And one of the things we did out there was provide volunteer opportunities for our youth. And the goal of that was to kind of bridge that gap. You know how the youth have, it's them against us, the government, the city, our parents against us. And so through community services, with small businesses, particularly, we were effective in that. And sometimes, even one of the franchises, Applebee's, let our kids come in and volunteer there. The kids got a great learning opportunity to, for some of them, Jed, it was like their first opportunities of really realizing that they could have a job. You know what I mean?
And they were doing it without a paycheck.
Yes. Of course, they got half a day out of school, but
Oh, see, I was going to say that got to be something because that that didn't sound usual to me. So they got out early and they got to go volunteer in the community. I think that's
but
actually
let me tell you, out of that, I keep track of those kids. Out of those kids, 90% of them have jobs to this day. That's not
90% crazy.
yes. We did the project over in with Betty Fairfax, the sports team, football players, the track girls and boys, some of the girls and boys from the basketball team. That's what we did out there. And 90% of those kids are still working right now. They're in their 20s.
90% is high. That sounds like a successful program to me.
Continue working with the families. We continue working with the schools. And like I said, working with our city councils, letting our voices be heard. So that was a win. So yes, community service. We did neighborhood cleanup programs. I can tell you how many of the kids after we did that neighborhood cleanup program, when they seen somebody drop some trash on the ground, they were furious. Because in Phoenix, it gets hot. They had to work hard out there to pick that trash up. But it was in our local communities. We did that together. So it take parents, teachers. It takes a village. But yeah, to this day, those kids still, they don't like seeing trash. They don't like seeing anyone litter. Because we had them out there working, honey.
And this was just regular, like any kid could sign up to do this?
Any kid.
So how did you guys deal with, or maybe that's just questions that I will ask later, but I think that sounds like a solid idea. Because even though they're not getting paid, they get to get out of school earlier. But how did it affect grades? Do you know?
Now, grades wasn't my, lane. My lane was a civic engagement. How do we get these kids to kind of own the communities in which we live in, to keep our neighborhoods clean? And just sitting around listening to them. My house was kind of like the house that you used to hear about where all the kids used to come to. So I would hear the stories about what's going on, talking to the parents of those kids, and then sitting, thinking, and, just brainstorming about what can we do as moms, as dads, as parents, and being consistent. Being consistent.
I think that is the formula. Everything you're saying is the formula that I believe in. And I want to say thank you for that and congratulations on that success. And maybe you can send me an inbox because maybe we could possibly have you connect with politicians in Atlanta and Chicago and kind of sort of explain to them how that works and see if some of that could be adopted.
Okay. I don't know what your email is, but if they put in a link, I'll drop it.
Do you know my Facebook page?
The who?
My Facebook page.
I'm not really on social media like that, so I don't have a Facebook, or TikTok, or Instagram or anything, but I can email you.
Okay, could you email investigate the letter N advocate at gmail.com and we will reach back.
Hold on, let me grab a pen.
Investigate letter N advocate at gmail.com and we will reach back.
Yeah, my son actually won the raffle that you guys had out there that night. Do you remember I had like colorful hair? All of my braids were like different colors, pink, yellow, blue, out in Phoenix.
In Arizona?
Mm-hmm.
Who's doing something out there?
I was sitting right next to you.
Are you talking about when it was Justice Family?
Can't remember with you guys. freedom fighters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. That's awesome. Well, we just put it on the screen. investigateandadvocate@gmail.com. That is where you can send us an email. It's on the screen, okay?
All right. Thanks. And
Thank you.
keep doing a great job. You know, we need voices. We
Thank
need
you.
voices.
See, thank you so much. I really appreciate you.
Good night, y'all. Have a great night.
See, you know what? That right there is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Comes on. I don't even remember that. My son won a part of a raffle for something that y'all did in Phoenix, Arizona. I've been on a national level of doing stuff before, but that tells you right there, y'all. Come on now. So I love that. That's a viewer who I got to meet in real life. Probably, you know, that right there puts me on another level of the people who wish they could be me. You got to put in the work. I have been out here. I have been serving and doing for quite some time. That was a good call. Anybody else that want to come on, obviously the option is available for you to do so. $376 away from the goal that I raised for us to have $2,000 in what we're dubbing as a victory fund. You can contribute one of those ways that are listed below. Your following is long, and I have pictures of the two of us up in Rosemont night after night. That's a blessing. That is a blessing. Conscious is waiting on me to conclude. Something's wrong with my mic. Conscious is waiting on me to conclude. What does that mean? Mama on the loose? Okay, whatever. I don't, you know, I would expect for them all to do exactly what they should do. Okay? Keep going. Hey, Conscious. You finna see something so powerful. Watch this. Watch this. We'll get it done. I'm gonna sit on here and I'm gonna get it done. It takes time sometimes. We'll get it done. $376 away, you all, for the Victory Fund. Could you all, the 176 of you, consider being a blessing? Can all of y'all give me $2 so that I can get into this ring to address these teen takeovers and create viable businesses in Chicago and Atlanta to create resources to fund the work? I just need $376 today. And then we're going to be off of here for the night. The Price is Right is on. Go watch TV. Old Hat is hilarious. Yeah, that's all we need. $376. And then we would have $2,000. We've already been successfully able to get over $1,000. $199 from Sylvia Allen. Thank you so much, Sylvia. You've done a lot. You've done a lot. Let's see if I can get the rest of these people to kick in. Oops. All right. Who we got? 184 people on here. I'm asking y'all to show us some love for this. I want to get back out there. You guys already know when you do it this way, you will have the ability to see and watch this stuff manifest. We're going to get back in the field. We will film things that are appropriate to film. And if everybody is kind of going through, and this ain't the day for you to be able to help out, that is okay, no pressure. We are going to get it done But tonight, I just want to get this fund to $2,000. All right, let me see. Let me go past that. Damn. I've been on here for 2 hours and 20 minutes. That's crazy. That's too long for me. Too long for me. I actually got to get ready to go because I have to get ready to go outside. I'm crying. I'm fucking crying. Let me tell you something. I want you to see this on live stream. Thank you so much to State Leader. We are $354. Wait, something else happened. Thank you so much, Esther. That takes us, hold on. Y'all, we are, oh, wait. $344 away. Thank you for those people who are responding, but I want to take another commercial break because something came across my screen. And I want to say this is the account that Vivian Allen is using. So this is the account that Vivian Allen is using. Her name is Ann Mickens. Ann Mickens. She is banned from one group you manage. She's banned from one group that I manage. She's recently joined, hasn't answered the questions yet, waiting for a response. We have 3 groups that we are in common. That's Harvey Politics, I'm from Harvey, and Chicago Southland Activities. None of these pages are from the community that she lives in. So that's interesting. And she has 2,480 friends. 19 of them are mutual. Let me see who she knows that I know. Interesting. Looking at that list, is me and her the same age? This page, she had this troll account for 6 damn years. This page was made 6 years ago. And then how do I know that this is Vivian? Ugh. Oh my God. Oh my God. No posts have been made. However, this page oftentimes is talking about bullshit on pages. Okay, y'all. So basically, if you all say let her in, put a 1 in the chat. She wants to get in Harvey Politics. She wants to be in Harvey Politics, ladies and gentlemen. Today, let's make a corporate decision. If you think that she should be allowed into the community discussion, she does not live in Harvey, then you'll put a 1 in the chat. But if you don't think that she should be, as a matter of fact, no, y'all don't got to do that. Don't do it. Don't do it. Never mind. Don't do it. Just enjoy. Just enjoy. Find you some business. Decline. We don't want you over there. I know who you are, so I'm gonna bring you on the screen, ladies and gentlemen. Trina Downs, how are you today? Hey, Trina.
I'm so sick of your ass. What the fuck? First of all, where's my check? Since this motherfucker claim I've been working for you so long, nigga. Like, where's my check? Do I file unemployment? Where do I get this? Where do I get this check? When do I report in? I'm confused.
Well, welcome to the
So
light.
Jen,
Welcome
Jen,
to
Jen, Jen,
I see you finally stop avoiding the truth. You welcome to the light side. What's up?
I'm talking about baby. Is this for real, man? This shit is diabolical.
But I don't know. I mean, it's good to have, but you be shredding motherfuckers up. I give you that because I read that shit that you put on your page, and I laughed my motherfucking ass off for three hours. You the real reason why I even went to start looking to see what was going on. Oh God.
About me and my friends laugh for hours, but I'm serious. I'm like, is he in love with the nigga? Do we just hate him this much? Like, what did he do? It's like, what's, but then he just invited you to come on his show. Then you ain't respond. That was a problem again. This shit was with conscience. Boo boo. Bitch, quit playing with me. Straight up. I called you from that Calumet City number like I've been calling you from that number. Get the fuck out of here. Just like somebody was chasing us through the wood. Just like you vented on me, right? Right conscious. And then say, I was just venting. Why would you do that? Like y'all some sick ass people. I'm telling you, I checked y'all. I'm not part of no group. You ain't finna send me down no political road. Amir and motherfucking Ryan is there for the fuck Kobe Chapman. Plain and simple. That's some political shit. Ryan went to his order of protection, talking about my alderman Kobe Chapman, my alderman. No, motherfucker, what happened to you?
You know what on my mama, like if you've ever watched any of the court proceedings, this shit literally makes no sense. And I wish I can show the stuff that happens in courts. They be talking about the dumbest shit ever. None of it ever makes sense. Crazy.
You know I keep the people who follow me educated, and we be logging on to the shit. I mean, it's crazy that, all right, Amir started with the order of protection on you and the case. I know how the shit went in Harvey because Chris Clark won that motherfucker. I don't know how it was in Harvey and not in Markham, but now you got an order of protection on his ass. Like, what the fuck is, how does this go? Something is wrong. Something is wrong. And I'm still waiting on Shay Rico papers, bitch. What quit lying on my name before I sue the fuck out of you for defamation.
Wait, you getting sued?
He keep talking about I'm in the Rico case. I ain't never getting no paperwork. Where the fucking case? Where the motherfucking paperwork? And why would I be included in the Rico, stupid ass? Because if you included me on your dumb ass theory and that shit you putting out here that I work for Jed, bitch, your whole case gonna fall apart. I'm telling you right now, do not come fucking playing with me. Just the fact that motherfucker collected all that money and filed in form of pauperous is way too the fuck much for me. Stop the cat.
And Mick is Vivian Allen back on it. What you think is the goal? What you think all of this shit is for?
I think that trauma bonded. I think that you come through and you be fucking they motherfucking tops up. Why you be fucking with people that, and you're gonna be spending them down, and you know they're gonna have years and years of shit to deal with from the interaction. Like, leave these weak motherfuckers alone. Like, what are you doing? You want to fight me again? Fight a worthy opponent, shit. What the fuck? Leave them motherfuckers alone, please.
But I don't mess with them. I don't fuck with none of them. I don't even think about these people. So we're literally a year past shit. Like, still shit just came back up. They bored as fuck. They bored. And I think I really do think that I think Buddy gay. Like, I really do think Buddy gay. But the basement Buddy is gay. I don't care what nobody says.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I agree. That's why I said is you gonna let him give you snack or no? Now my friends say that motherfucker ain't your type. Like, You say I don't think he'll fuck with that motherfucker. Like,
Hell no. Hell no, I ain't fucking with home. That is crazy. But I think that's a cool bastard.
like conscious give you some neck.
I don't know. I mean, you know, I like them rough looking, but not that motherfucking rough looking. That bitch toast. Ugh.
Man.
She toast, bro. It ain't even nothing about her. Like even when she was young, she wasn't a baddie. She definitely was trans something. And now the motherfucker definitely ain't got no teeth. She like, I don't want to be going down by nothing like that, bro. Ain't nothing to her. Hell no.
But this is just wow. And the history that you have with Amir is why I fell back. When I seen this shit is political, when Ryan went in and defended Kobe instead of himself, like, you're not in there to get an order of protection for Kobe. You in there getting an order of protection for yourself. So what do Kobe getting put out of a Harvey meeting and arrested got the fuck to do with you getting the order? That's why the shit was dropped.
Well, let's be clear. I don't got no fucking history with these people. All right. And even this whole notion of somebody knowing me 10 years is complete bullshit. He showed up at a case, or he was in a case that I was called to with a baby in Joliet. He tried to get buck. He got put in his place. I left. I ain't seen that man since then. I ain't been around him, ain't talked about him. We have no interaction. We ain't never been friends. Nobody in the advocacy community respects this motherfucker or take him serious. The people who was trying to rock with him is because they thought he had a little bit of sense. He ain't never been in my lane. He ain't never been in my space or my face. This the thing. You show up now, years later, I'm sorry for how I was acting. That's the history. Let's be clear. I don't even know this motherfucker for real. So this whole I know Jedediah and I've been around him, don't fucking lie. He ain't got no, he's been stalking and watching from the shadows all these times. But I don't know this clown ass nigga.
I haven't seen him until that day at Thornton's Township when it was arguing with Vivian, and then he shows up and he says he would love to beat your ass, but he wanted to beat your ass when the popo came.
No. Let me Let me give you some real history so you could get this in context. His whole family member was a part of my organization.
What? Wow.
Let me give it to you. The lady who was selling the fucking jewelry at all of the shift events I was doing is his relative. We showed that lady so much fucking love, and we bought her shit all the time. She came to me saying that the bishop was sorry for what he did and how he tried to do da-da-da-da-da, and he said, you're doing a great job. Then I seen this motherfucker when I walked into a meeting and he was filming, and I looked up and didn't even recognize. That's how much he don't matter to me. Didn't recognize him, and I looked at him again. I said, I know you. And he was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, but it's cool. You doing a great job. Keep up the good work. And then after that day, I started seeing him on a regular basis in Dalton, but it wasn't a whole lot because it was closer to the end. But he was always on some filming shit. Next thing I know, I look up, he coming around the corner. And the crazy thing about that, Trina, I wasn't even in tour with fucking Vivian. When me and Vivian had that quote unquote argument, I wasn't even there for her ass. I think I was there for
Napoleon.
And then she came on some, I don't fucking
She
know.
said, we protect NAPO. I'm here to protect NAPO. I don't want you in there with that shit there. I got a photographic memory. I don't forget none of that shit.
Yeah.
I think trying to be a gentleman, come to her aid, and then people come calling me and they like, no, this motherfucker got a history back since Joliet. Like, I'm like, well, what's going on?
Only Joliet. We don't have this man he just been jealous of me and in the shadows talking shit. He couldn't even get around me. Like, no, a history is crazy. No, ma'am. That nigga's weird. And so even saying he knows me, he don't know me no more than the next motherfucker who seen me on a fucking television newscast talking about an issue I was addressing. And now he got a battery in his back because he done found some more slow motherfuckers to act like he doing something.
So what is this collective gangsterism about? Like I know you know you did some shit. We didn't exchange words, but at some point we were both like, okay, you say how you feel, I say how I feel. Motherfucking move on. Why is it this long, drawn out fucking thing?
He wants dick and money. It's only a few things that rule the world: power, money, sex. He wants dick and money. That's it. Nothing else makes sense. He wants to be seen. He's a weird ass bitch.
Now we talking about Amir, Shay, or Ryan, or all of them.
I'll let you decide. Crazy.
I'll do it like Tiffany and say both fall.
What the fuck is, but this is the thing. What has come out of this besides a bunch of goofy internet talk? Motherfuckers ain't doing, they not on shit. So what I just did is I made it clear. Anybody that want, you know, I'm not the biggest nigga, so I get it. Don't be intimidated. I like that. I don't want nobody afraid of me. However, what I am saying is that I will fucking sign a legal waiver from criminal prosecution and injury lawsuit for a charity fight. What's up?
Does that go for all three of them, or which
What's
one?
up? All of anybody that want a charity fucking fight, no liability, no criminality. What's up? That is what I'm putting on the floor right now. Fuck a conversation. Ain't nothing else to talk about.
And you not finna leave like Ray J.
On God. On God. And I don't want to, and then I'm going to see that shit in court. Oh, he asking to fight. I'm going to tell the judge I am all for a legal bout. Legal. And that's coming out of anxiety. It's coming out of fear. Like, I'm tired of this shit that all this stalking and harassment. Let's make it that way. Period.
Do you think that'll end, like if anybody, any of them were some takers, right? Do you think that'll end the bullshit though? Or will it still be the fucking shit going on?
I don't know, because I'm 40 years old and I just remember when motherfuckers will fight and get that shit over with and go on about their fucking business and even be able to dap each other up if they seen them. That's the shit I grew up seeing. This new shit, I don't understand it. Motherfuckers didn't even play police games like this. This is some weird, I don't know how to handle a motherfucker that's coming and acting tough and then calling the fucking FBI. Like, you ain't even calling the regular motherfucking police. At this point, I am lost. You want motherfuckers to tap in phones and shit. That's crazy. That's weird. Tell me I'm lying.
You're not lying.
Yeah,
But
you wanna, and what kind of woman want to be letting a nigga sticking something up in her that's on bitch shit like that? She can't have no motherfucking identity or nothing. You got a whole clown ass bitch in your bed. That I would never, ever, ever. I couldn't even say those words and try to spin that shit. A motherfucker came to have a conversation with you, and you talking about some, I called the FBI because I know what you had, and you calling the motherfucker out all this time.
But
And then you act like a motherfucker had a different energy when they flew to your shit. Fuck when you flew to some shit. They flew to your shit.
wasn't he the one, Ryan the one, and Burgundy Blue the one trying to be your motherfucking friend and be with you and kick it with you? Didn't they try to motherfucking, hey Jed and all this other shit? Now it's a problem. Why?
Burgundy Blue was always a weird ass hoe. Burgundy Blue was around during Kanika Jenkins' case. I just didn't remember her until she started talking about the shit. She was another fucking lurker, weird ass motherfucker who needed to find some goddamn relevance And when I came to her city, Dalton, where her parents fucking live, then she started. That's why when she kept saying, if he completes it, that will be interesting because Burgundy watched me go through all that shit during the Justice family days. And so she thought she found a mark, but she ain't know how to come at it because she a weak ass bitch. Two.
Cause it's just crazy to me. I told them do not fuck with you because I was feeling that kind of way about you. But they still turned around and tried to fuck with you. Now motherfuckers mad at me. The fuck for what, bitch? Be mad at your motherfucking self. Mad at me.
I'm crying.
Like what the fuck? How long am I supposed to ride that train? You don't make no decisions in Dalton, you gone.
Did I leave?
We still got our problems. I don't know. Shit, ain't no telling where the fuck you at. I don't know. Shit, I don't fucking know.
Apparently nobody does.
Hell no. Ain't no telling where the fuck you at.
Fuck, where's Waldo? Where's Black? I heard people looking for me.
This what I want to know. Who did Amir fuck with that you came so strong for his ass get him up out that bed, child? Because you say you better not fuck with nobody I love, motherfucker. Don't be fucking with people I love. So who was he fucking with, child?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, shit, now.
I don't know what you're talking about. But I will tell you this. I did. But you got to understand this. A motherfucker who definitely took my ass up there. And at 2 a.m., I got motion. So it's pending. Things I'm processing. I'm patient. Just like Rucker, he ain't charged. That don't mean it's over.
Yeah, we seen that in the Romika Blackman case, but he became more politically connected.
But here's my thing.
He
Then
been,
you get up there. But no, this is my thing. And then this is how you know they ain't on no real shit. I was not arrested as if it was a complete lie. It literally say no charges was filed or basically explain or tell what happened. How the fuck you call yourself trying to undo something that's bad, but you don't even have enough decency in you to be honest? These people don't have basic fucking decency.
hell no, they been all in that man's pocket since 2019. Riley Rogers was in his pockets. All right? I didn't even know that until last week till I pulled that picture from June 2019 with him and Ed Steve. You see what I'm saying? So I'm thinking Kiana bringing him here, but he here and bringing her into the motherfucking politics. You see what I'm saying? So this is a serious motherfucking issue when the news scared to say this man's name, but they showing DeAndre Rucker Park in their motherfucking broadcast. Come on now. This is out of fucking hand. They can't say shit. They can't do shit because they all have been at the table in this man's pockets.
Yeah, but you know ain't nobody charged, so they not gonna put my name on.
Bullshit. Let me have it did it. Let me have it did. They be like Trina Downs, the lady with the golf club.
Hell yeah.
Come on, man. I had a golf club at the Park District at a meeting. These motherfuckers know they got loose pit bulls, but yet I was there to kill everybody. I'm at the Thornton Township meeting. Miss Moody in my face because I said school board. But let them tell it, I got a pistol. It's finna be a shootout. This man actually killed somebody in an establishment across the street from Village Hall, and basically in front of Village Hall. Ain't nobody said shit. Mom's the word. Nobody say nothing. He might want his money back. He the Monopoly man. I bet that's been his name for me. He's the Monopoly man. He just ain't got a monocle.
I didn't know he was so short though.
Yeah. That's the Napoleon
Okay,
company.
but let me ask you a question though. What if it is self-defense?
Can you explain to me how that could possibly be self-defense? Number one, how is it self-defense when the person, right, the threat has left the building? Apparently, the threat has left the building, seeing that witnesses have said that he gunned him down in the street. The street is not your establishment. Also, in self-defense, You must be proportionate in your response, meaning that if somebody punch you, you can't shoot them. That's not proportionate.
Unless,
Beat your ass within
and I
the.
don't have a side, but hold on though. But what about if you have a reasonable suspicion that your life is in danger? You actually absolutely can defend your life.
Police can't even do that until met with equal or opposite force.
Yeah. So I heard that the guy was 6'2", maybe.
That's A. You fighting with somebody that's 6'2". That's your choice. That's your choice. You got an establishment, the police around the corner, all the politicians in your pocket. Why ain't you call the police? Where is your security? Why ain't he got security?
How do you know? Do you have any idea why the man was there?
Doesn't matter. It's a public place. I heard different allegations of why he was there.
Yeah, I don't know enough to really get into it. I just know. So you think that him not being charged is more of a political favor than an investigation process?
I think it's both. First of all, Dalton police suck in all of their investigations. What murders have they solved? You had a teenager get hit by a red motherfucking Corvette. You can't find a red Corvette in the suburbs with all of these cameras. How did someone kill an 18-year-old girl and get out of the community? I've been telling them for 8 years to do a basic grid. They have no foundation. I got an A+ in forensic science. They know they're lacking the number of police they need in the community. Why don't you perform basic grids? Why don't you have police already on Sibley, already on 142nd, already on Cottage, King Drive, and Body Expressway? No one will be able to escape that grid without the police being in pursuit behind them. I just seen the police chase in front of my house. The man was long gone before I'm just hearing sirens. They dumb as fuck. Someone got their ass handed to him, shot the fuck up in front of my house. I couldn't even come out my house. My damn van was taped in the goddamn drive. I couldn't do anything. Couldn't even come out my house. While they collected, they got over 25 rifle cases. But do I know what the fuck happened? No.
And I don't know. I will be.
Man, that bitch that gave the gangsters the key to Dalton. And she knows she did.
Who is she?
She did.
Who is she?
Kiana Belcher. Kiana Belcher. She done let in the folks, the moles, the RCGs, the APBs, and everything the fuck else. She done opened up the floodgate with that bullshit. You know who the fuck you fuck. She know who she fucking with. Now what's gonna happen? How do I know that because I voiced my opinion when I leave Village Hall, motherfucker won't shoot me? He in the business of shooting motherfuckers. Like, what the fuck? Where's our safety? What are they get? What kind of message are they giving to the community? That if you're in a business and you're a business owner and you donate to campaigns, that you can shoot a motherfucker in this school? Because I shoot as many times as I got into it with my baby daddy and this motherfucker, right? I called the police when this motherfucker kicked my door down, and I beat his ass with that fireplace poker. Yes, I did beat the fuck out of him. But what they say to me, due to his injuries, right, we want to pursue charges. I said, wait right here. And I motherfucking went out the side door and laughed on the motherfuckers, okay? Called you, my door down, and fuck you. But when I tell you I whooped that motherfucking ass so good that Louis Lacey was scared as fuck to come through the door and the door was kicked. The door kicked down, the motherfucker was scared to go. He's like, ma'am. I'm like, oh, I ain't Trina today. Oh, I better not have no weed on me. You ain't talking none of that shit today, huh? Motherfucker, you sick your head and you better announce yourself and the door is down. Cause I'm whooping ass up in here. Yeah. Whoop motherfucking ass. I ain't playing. But them bitches want to try and get in my motherfucking business. But see, y'all ain't hit. You see what I'm saying, Jed? You see what I'm saying? I could have gunned him down, bitch. That's the castle doctrine. I could gun you down, bitch. I don't know what you're gonna do once you kick down the door. You gotta be crazy, right? What would they do to me? Yeah.
Boy, you sure know how to tell a boy. Oh my God, Trina, I don't know. Well, I'm going to wait until I guess the blisters come back, huh?
I still got that ass whooping on video. Yes. Because I was recording that motherfucker. Yes. I showed me and my friends get drunk and I play that shit. You hear the motherfucker screaming for his life. Fuck them
Oh
up.
my God, girl.
Tell these motherfuckers leave me the fuck
Can
up.
I see the video, please?
I'm trying to tell you, motherfuckers know better. I can leave my door open. I leave this motherfucker go to the store, make a mistake, leave my windows open. Don't nobody break in here. I'll fuck you up. Yeah.
Not she over there basking in some. Yes, child.
That bullshit. You get tired of bullshit, you know? This shit. The motherfucker thought I was Tina. Bitch, I'm Trina. You got me fucked up. It's an R in my name. I'll get that fireplace poker. You feel me? Now I go to Cabela's because I got heart failure. Now I can say, because of my health, I had to shoot a motherfucker, okay? I ain't finna be swinging and doing all that shit. I'm a motherfucking pew pew. I said, what them content creators say? I'm a pew pew your motherfucking ass, okay? You're gonna be the fuck unalive. Pew pew, the motherfucker. I'm doing all that shit with you now.
I'm crying. Trina, go to bed, Trina. You got work tomorrow.
Huh? What you say? What?
You gotta go to bed. You gotta be at work on time tomorrow. You know, I don't play no games.
Oh yes. I gotta be at the office. Let me make sure I'm at the office. I just been appointed the head of VNOT's division. Crazier than that fucking thing, man.
I'm crying. But no, look, I'm gonna look into the case and see what I can figure out, and we'll follow up. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna circle back, see what happens.
For sure. I see you in these streets shouting.
I hate to say this. I hate to say it, but I'll be lying if I didn't. Trina, I love you, girl. Goodbye.
Aw, peace, man. Peace.
Y'all, I literally, I'm telling you, I don't care what nobody say. Hey, there's only one Trina, and I ain't got nothing but love for her. I am going to get off of here. It's been literally 3 hours. I can't even talk shit right now. I've been here for 3 hours. Totally unintentional. We are at a place where, okay, I know what that was. We're at a place where I'm going to do the work, and I'm so grateful for those people who pitched in to get us to $334 away from being at $2,000. We didn't get $2,000, and that's okay. At least not on here. I'll get it done. So we're gonna come back tomorrow and report to you all where the victory fund is. I want to try to get this thing to $2,000 by tomorrow. I'm gonna come back on here and give you an update. But we finna get to work. Do the stuff that matters. Get back in the field. But it's gonna be with purpose and not with foolishness. I responded today. I ain't got no more and too much more to do with that. I'm gonna let everybody say what they gotta say, and I'm gonna do what we do. I'm gonna keep on getting what my lawyer told me to get. That's it, and I'm gonna be done with it. But you all hear me say these words today. I'm a boss. So guess what? I won't be wasting my time. My lawyers got it from here. Our lawyers got it from here. And that's what I think I would want to say. Just so that you clear here with what I'm at. If you have any issue, this is what Trump told his people. I'll have my lawyers handle it. I want you to know that the conversations are being had, the meetings are being had, the things are being done that needs to be done. I don't give a fuck about no signifying. What matters is what happens at the end. That's what's gonna matter. So, our lawyers, They got this. Live, get, give, love, live. Reclaim your crown. That's all I got. I hope I said something tonight that added value to your life. And if you believe in what we're getting ready and setting out to do, send us some love. $334 away from the first $2,000 in the victory fund. So in other words, bitch, please. In one day, I am literally almost, if I'm not mistaken, I'm already over what you raised for your defense fund. Sit your goofy ass down. Wait. Political ties. Talking about some what's up. The end. A bleep, bleep, bleep. That's all, folks.
Yo. Can I get in on this? I want another one, two. 1, 2. Oh, you thought it was through. This was just one assignment, boo. Judge checking with God, getting next instructions. You need an advocate, reach out, he might be coming.
This young black king needs no introduction. When he shows up, haters hate seeing him coming.
And no, he's not Malcolm, he's not Martin either. He got his own style.
Ja-da-da-ya, we see ya. This crew, they not looking for the credit. Advocates on the move. This crew, shifting the atmosphere. Advocates on the move.
And when he comes through, you know they coming too. Hey yo, INA, where you at? What it do? They got receipts, they got them files. They gon' investigate an advocate, holding it down.
And when it comes to intel, you know they showing out. You're smiling in Jed's face.
Hold up, check that file. Don't run up on them either, they always in the crowd. INA got his back, you don't know when they around.
This crew, they not looking for the credit. Advocates on the move. This crew, shifting the atmosphere. Advocates on the move.
And then there's Jed's mother, you know she gon' speak. She praying for the people, prophesying what she see.
Jed, God got you covered, he's holding you down. He's showing you his favor, his mercy, his power.
So always stay humble, give God your best. Remember you're a man, ain't no S on your chest. You know where help comes from when you're up or you're down. That crew runs deep, keep the real ones around.
This crew, they not looking for the credit. Advocates on the move. This crew, shifting the atmosphere. Advocates on the move.
Yeah. That crew runs deep, keep the real ones around. Keep the real ones around. INA runs deep, keep the real ones around. Keep the real ones around. The real ones around. INA runs deep, keep the real ones around.